welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessie. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a couple weeks since my last video. I'm sorry. I've just been a little bit busy working on some other projects that I can't wait to announce to you guys here in a little bit. But anyway, in today's video, I wanted to dispel the big myth that you need a 20% down payment to buy a house, because spoiler alert, it's not true. You guys, you don't need a 20% down payment to buy a house anymore. And I'm gonna break that down a little bit further for you guys, because I know personally that was one thing that really kept me and my husband from exploring homeownership earlier than we did. But when we found out that you don't need a 20% down payment, it completely changed the game for us. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Okay, so one of the biggest questions I get once people find out that you don't need a 20% down payment is, well, how is this even possible? So there are 4 main loan types. And I actually talk about this in my home buying ebook. You can actually check the description box below, and I have a link in there for you if you want to check out the ebook, purchase it, download it, print it, get it bound, whatever you want to do. But I'm basically going to kind of gloss over what I have here in the ebook. So there are 4 main loan types. You have FHA, conventional, VA, and USDA. So these loans, they're different types, so they have different requirements as far as minimum down payment, credit score requirements, etc., etc. So FHA, the minimum down payment requirement is actually only 3.5%. A conventional loan, the minimum down payment is only 3%, so even less. VA loans are specifically for military personnel and veterans, and you actually don't have a down payment with a VA loan, which is really cool. And then the USDA loan is also a zero down loan. However, it has income restrictions and location restrictions. So you'll want to look into that a little bit more. In really populated areas like here in Phoenix, the USDA loan does not apply because the area is too populated. That loan is specifically designed to help develop rural communities and rural areas. So a big metropolitan area like Phoenix is obviously not a rural area, so that loan doesn't apply. So check on that further, but the USDA is a zero down loan. What that means is you can put down the minimum 3%, 3.5%, 0% down and still qualify for the loan. Now, the thing that usually trips people up is mortgage insurance, and that could be a whole video in and of itself. I'm really not going to go super deep into mortgage insurance. The whole 20% down payment myth derives from once you have 20% down is when you get rid of mortgage insurance. That's more so on the conventional side. On the FHA side, actually mortgage insurance is there throughout the life of the loan, so it really doesn't matter how much you put down, you're still going to have mortgage insurance no matter how long you pay on the loan for. But that's how it's possible, is you have these loan types that these minimums are 3%, 3.5%, or 0%. It just depends on which loan type. So that's how that's possible. Next, I want to talk about what the difference is between like a 20% down payment or a minimum down payment, because that's the next big question I get is, well, how is this going to affect my mortgage payment? It does have an impact. You put less down, you're financing more, which just means your mortgage payment is going to be a little bit more. Let me break this down for you. So here on my phone, so this is a calculator that I use when I'm working with buyers and I'm just estimating a monthly payment. So keep in mind, this is like very specific to my area. I just calculated a $250,000 loan. So that's what the purchase price is of the home. I did a 3.5% down payment with a 3.25% interest rate. This is a 30-year loan, assuming that your homeowner's insurance is about $50 a month, and then taxes for the year are about $1,500. So again, this is very specific to my area. Where you live, taxes might be higher. property insurance might be more. So all of this is going to play a role, but again, this is just an example. And let's assume that we're closing a month from today. Here it is. Monthly payment is $1,414, so $1,414 a month. That includes your principal and interest, your taxes, your insurance, and then your mortgage insurance. So that's what that is listed there. Next, on the right-hand side, you can see this is how much cash you will have to bring to close. So your down payment is $8,750, and then prepaids and fixed, those are your closing costs. So it's just broken down into different areas, but those are your closing costs. So approximately $16,000 to bring to close. So that's with a 3.5% down payment on an FHA loan buying a $250,000 house. Let's change it to 20% down. I'm not changing anything else, not the taxes, insurance, anything like that. Just changing it to 20% down. Let's see what this brings us. Monthly payment is $1,194, so it's really only a difference of about $200 per month. Principal and interest, taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance. So you see the mortgage insurance is a little bit less on this one because you're putting more down, but there's still mortgage insurance there even though you're putting 20% down. Now the big thing is the bring to close. So look on this side, $56,796 is what you would have to bring to close, only for a $200 per month difference. Now don't get me wrong, I know that that may be a make or break thing for people. The other thing that you need to take into consideration is how much more you are actually having to bring down. So you have $16,000 roughly is what you would need to bring for a 3.5% down payment and covering your own closing costs. And for a 20% down payment, you're having to bring like $56,000. Like, that's a $40,000 difference, you guys. This is where being able to use these minimum down payment requirements is such a big deal, because literally that could be the difference between someone renting for a lot longer or becoming a homeowner and being forced to save through a mortgage payment because you're building equity. Everybody's situation is different. If you have 50 grand that you want to put into a house so that you have equity in it, then by all means, go ahead and do that. I am not stopping you, and that is your own choice. But people get so hung up on this 20% down payment thing that it keeps them from receiving the benefits of homeownership. Not everyone is ready for homeownership. I will say that right up front. I have told clients of mine, listen, renting is probably the better option for you right now. For me, it's not about getting a sale, it's about helping people actually make an informed decision. This is where like the real estate is not a one size fits all kind of comes in, because in some cases it may be better for you to put more down, or in other cases it might be better for you not to put more down. Literally, this is just the information. I'm not fudging these numbers, these are real numbers. But here's the thing, you guys. In conclusion, you do not need a 20% down payment to buy a house. Does it help? Absolutely it does. Just like any other loan, a student loan or like a car loan, the more you put down, the less your payment is gonna be. But run the numbers. See if it actually makes sense for you to put more or less down. Whatever is most comfortable for you in your situation. Again, real estate is not a one size fits all. So to recap, there are 4 main loan types: FHA, conventional, VA, and USDA. The minimum down payment for an FHA loan is 3.5%. The minimum down payment for a conventional loan is 3%. And then the minimum down payment for either a VA or USDA loan are $0, you guys. So you have options. This is where it is super helpful for you to reach out to a local mortgage lender or a local realtor and talk to them about your situation. In all honesty, if I were you, I would be more apt to tell you to go to a lender, because Realtors are great and all, but at the end of the day, they're real estate professionals, not mortgage professionals. So if you've spoken to a realtor and they've told you you need 20% down, go talk to a lender, get a second opinion. And if you talk to a lender and they're like, well, you can't do anything less than 20%, then find another lender. It almost takes finding the right realtor and the right lender who will work with you if you have less than 20% down. Not every real estate agent is willing to work with clients that don't have that money. Every single one of my clients has put down less than 20% on their homes. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video for you. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I blew your mind about the 20% down payment thing, and now you might be one step closer to getting into that first house. If you guys don't already, make sure that you are subscribed here on my YouTube channel. Make sure to go watch my other videos. They are full of great content. If you want to, in the link below, I am going to link the page where you can learn more about my ebook, which is the complete guide to buying your first home. And make sure to follow me on social media. I love connecting with my followers and my fans and my friends over there too. So make sure you're following me. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video.